Hello, my lovelies. How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining me for another week on my channel. Today is the 10th. I'm actually recording this video on Mother's Day, but I'm posting it tomorrow at its regular time on the 11th. So I just want to take the time to shout out and give special thanks to all of the mothers out there. All forms of mothers come in many different forms, shapes, and sizes. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to each and every person out there who identifies as a mother. I hope that you enjoy your day. I hope that you know that you are very needed here. Your guidance and your love and all of the many hats that you put on in order to support and nurture and nourish your children. It's much appreciated. So shout out to all the moms out there. I'm a mom. It's my most favorite position, my most favorite part of my purpose. It's the most enjoyable part of my life, being a mom. It's something I take very seriously. So I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. Today we are going to be continuing our mini series where we're going through the Fool's Journey, and today we're going to be talking about the Magician card and what that means in your individual journey, what that energy brings to whatever point in your journey that you are. But before we get into that, I did have a message that I channeled, a general message. If you're watching this video, then it's likely that this message is for you. It's about small responses or small answers to your prayers or to your questions. What I mean is, some of you have prayed or you have meditated for answers to a specific problem, a situation that you're trying to get through. And Spirit has given you an answer, but you've either downplayed it or overlooked it, or you're not satisfied with that answer because it's not the detailed answer that you thought that it was going to be. So I actually saw a vision of like the Karate Kid, and I saw Mr. Miyagi and Danielson, and when Mr. Miyagi was having Danielson wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off when he was cleaning the windows and stuff, and he was kind of frustrated because he's like, this is not karate, I want to learn the karate part of this whole thing. And then when he did eventually get into the battle, he learned that that was blocking, wax on, wax off. So it's saying that certain messages are being given to you, and right now you might not understand what they even mean. So you may be saying, God, I need to get back into school. I don't know how I'm going to get back in school. I don't know where I'm going to get the finances to get back into school. And you're hearing something like, drink more water. Or you're getting a clue, or you keep hearing your friends say it, or every time you turn on Instagram, there's an Instagram post about drink more water, which is how the universe speaks to you in multiple different ways. And you're like, okay, drinking water, that's cool, but I'm worried about my schooling, right? And the thing is, maybe you're dehydrated. Maybe your brain is being affected because you're dehydrated. And the more that you drink water, the more that your brain will function more rationally. And with this more rational functioning brain, you'll be able to go then and find out solutions. You'll be able to have more energy because you're drinking more water. So maybe you'll be able to search through scholarships or through grants or through special programs and stuff. But it starts with that drinking more water. Or you'll hear something like, get outside more. Or talk to Amanda. And you're like, I don't want to talk to Amanda. I want to figure out what's going on with my home ownership. And Spirit's like, just go and have a conversation with Amanda. And you're like, yeah, that's nice. We could, chat and everything, but I'm more concerned with my home. And then you go and you have a conversation with Amanda, and she actually is like dating a broker who could help you, or her father is a broker and he could help you with this home situation, something like that. But I'm being told that the answers that you're being given, they're not necessarily the answers you thought that you would get. They're more like, they're less specific answers, but they do have a very strong purpose to whatever solution that is bringing forth. But you're being fed this solution in breadcrumbs. So take it little by little. Even if you go to a spiritual teacher or a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, they may say something very small to you. You may not understand right away, but then as it develops, you're going to understand why that message was given to you. So kind of just, maybe sit with the message, meditate on the message, actually do it, and then see what comes after that. But don't just, shove off the small messages, because they are important, okay? My business also, I'm wearing my business shirt today. My business turned 5 years old on Cinco de Mayo, 555. So I want to thank everybody who actually took the time to wish me, a happy anniversary or happy birthday, because I call it my baby. So either way, we're looking at it. To wish me well wishes. Those who actually sent me love donations to my PayPal and to my Cash App. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And each and every one of you who are either a client of my business or a part of the tribe or someone who has encouraged me or sent me like thoughtful words and somehow in some way throughout this journey, I want to thank you guys especially, okay? So today we're talking about the Magician. And I pulled a couple different magician cards so you can kind of see the vibe of what they kind of look like, okay? I'm going to see. This one is a female, right? What we need to know about the Magician is that the Magician is a card of manifestation. This is the period in your journey when you're going to start to manifest different things. If you're new to this journey, if you're new, like completely new, this is the period where you're going to manifest maybe something small that is going to inspire you to keep going, you know, because it's always results that inspire us to keep going. When you go to the gym, you know, if you're working out really hard and you're busting your butt, but you don't see any gains or any weight loss or any weight gain, depending on what you're trying to do, or if you're not getting stronger, you're gonna kind of get discouraged, like, well, what am I doing this for? But when you go and you start to see the cuts, or you start to see yourself losing weight or gaining muscle or feeling stronger or feeling less fatigued, then you're like, okay, I wanna stick at this because this is actually working. So this is the point, and if this is new to you, where you'll manifest something small. Maybe it'll be a gift card, you know, for grocery shopping. Maybe it'll be a new couch, you know, maybe it'll be a new friend, maybe it'll be a first date, you know, something like that. If you've gone through the cycle a little bit more, this may be your manifestation powers increasing. So yes, I could always manifest small stuff, but now I'm manifesting big stuff. I mean, big ticket stuff or expensive things, or my manifestation is happening quicker, you know, because there's always a process to everything. So maybe this is like, I see myself at an elevated vibration to where the manifestations, if I think about it, it's coming. If I write it down, then it's coming, you know. So this is this journey. And what this card symbolizes is that you have, if this card comes up, it means that you have all of the tools inside of you to manifest the life that you desire. So these cards are often depicted with, if you see down here, let me see if I can try to focus it. She has a chalice. She has a gnome. So the chalice is a symbol of water. The gnome is the symbol of earth. She has a candle, which is a symbol of fire. And she has a incense. She has incense, which is a symbol of air. And then she's also working with the divine, because that's the fifth element. Have you seen the movie The Fifth Element? I love The Fifth Element. That's the fifth element. It's spirit, right? So what you'll notice about all these cards is there's some kind of magical, mystical aspect of it. So you have the four kind of practical things, and then you have spirit. So this one, you see she's doing her magic. She's working her magic. And that's what the Magician is about. You'll see it a little bit more clearly on this card, where you see that he has the athame, the sword, which is air, pentacle for earth, chalice for cup, wand for fire. I have all of those things. I've shown you at one point or another, if you've been watching my videos, I've shown you, you know, I have my chalice right here, which I light before each session. I have my wand, I have my athame over there, and I have a wooden pentacle over there. So, and then you see in his hands, working with the divine, working with magic, working with God, the universe. This one's very interesting because you don't necessarily see those four elements, but if you look down here, it's very kind of hard to see. The symbols for earth, air, fire, and water are down in these streams of magic. They also usually, like in the Rider-Waite deck, there's usually traditionally an infinity sign, which means like you've always had this power in you. It means that you are connected to the divine. You are connected to source consciousness, and that is what you use to manifest. And then this last one is called the awareness card. And as you can see, his crown chakra is highlighted in this card, and your crown chakra is your channel to your higher self or to the divine. So it's, again, you see it's like mystical and magical. You see kind of like a galaxy back there. And then if you look really closely on his scarf right there, I don't know if you can see it, it's another infinity symbol. So all of these talk about working your magic. So I'm going to read from the good book of Metamorphosis, which is my book. You can find out how to purchase it. It's on my website, www.madebymetools.com. The link for this book is also below in the description box. So we're going to talk about the Magician section. It's called Manifestation. So it starts, Never forget how fucking magical you are. See, that's how you know I wrote it, right? Housed in your being are all the tools you need to create the life you desire and attract the things that you want into your life. In today's society, people often forget how mystical they are. Everyone wants a magical solution, but no one wants to use their magic to create them. The lesson of manifestation is to use your abilities, talents, and skills that you possess to do what you can in the moment. Whether this is your intelligence, your business savvy, creativity, or networking abilities, you always have something inside of you to help you reach the next phase in your life. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit are the elements of creation. In order to create in your life, you must use these elements in certain ways. Earth represents the dedication and the effort you must put into anything that you are trying to manifest or achieve. You do not eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed, which is something I say often. From babies to banana trees, everything that is to grow healthy takes time. Air represents the qualities of communication and intelligence. Only those who take the time to research and develop their craft and are able to communicate their purpose articulately become successful. You must be able to clearly communicate with the universe about what it is in life that you want. The element of fire represents passion, persistence, and planning. It means that you have a lot to plan for your life, and although the specific roads to that plan may change, the destination will always be the same. This is the energy you draw on when things get hard, and you need to remember you're on a spiritual journey in the first place. Water represents emotion and healing, two very important aspects of the spiritual path. This journey will be one of the most emotionally intense experiences you have ever had, but it will also be extremely cleansing and healing. Lastly, there is the element of spirit, which represents the energy used for co-creating with the universe. Once you have mastered the other elements, you then agree to work in service with the universe in order to serve yourself and those around you. You absolutely have the right to create the life you desire, but the tools you need reside inside of your being. In order to access these tools, you must do the inner healing work. The more you are aware of this, the better you can navigate your future. So this, that was said just about everything, about this and your journey and what this is for. Let me see which card I'm gonna hold on to for just holding this. Even in this card, you see the familiar, which is a sign again of the divine. It's telling you, what do you want? It's about also like reprogramming your brain to know that you can achieve. So some people doubt. Our brain doesn't know the difference sometimes between our memories and what we see presently. I've been watching, I went ahead and subscribed to Gaia, Gaia TV, Gaia TV, and they have all the like metaphysical and esoteric films up there and TV shows and programs and stuff like that. So if you do subscribe to Gaia and you have any recommendations for me to watch something, please put that in the comment box below so I can see what it is that you guys are watching, because I've already watched a couple of really great things. And the thing that I've been focusing on a lot lately is reprogramming your brain. My brain. And so like I was saying, the brain doesn't know the difference between memories and against what you see. So if you have a lot of memories of things not working out, if what you are surrounded by are people who didn't make it and they gave up, or people who are very bitter, you'll put that, your brain will think that that's a part of your reality. But if you focus, on what it is that you want, if you focus on only successful people, only people who are having healthy, loving relationships, only people who are abundant, this may mean either cutting down your social media time or unfollowing negative pages and replacing them with good news. I follow now a lot of like good news channels on my Instagram, so I can just focus on what is working, because what you put your energy into is what will grow in your life, and you have that power. I used to see there was a meme and there was a bus, and then like there was one girl on one side of the bus, one girl on the other side, and one girl was focused on like the dark hillside of where they were going on the bus, and the other one was focused on like the light sun shining into, and it was saying happiness is a choice. And I felt that was a little bit blaming to whoever it's going towards, you know, like, because what if I'm severely depressed and I don't, you know, have the energy to focus on that? But it's still a choice. It may be a harder choice to make when things are going wrong, a harder things to make when there's sad moments in your life or when nothing's working out, but it is still a choice. Everything could be falling apart, but if you could focus on that one part in your life that is working, even if it's the smallest thing, like I have shoes on my feet, you know, if it's the small, I have one friend, you know, who's really there for me. If you can just focus on one thing that is working, other things will begin to work for you, because you can manifest. You become this person. You're always this person. So if you're in a lower vibration and you're thinking negatively, this is not gonna, I just knew this was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna spill something on my dress. I knew that I was gonna rip my, you know, shirt today. I knew that, then you will attract that, because you're manifesting from this level. But if you can rise and elevate your vibration, and then you start attracting and manifesting from this level, you will start to attract good things, because whatever you are thinking about, that's what you're going to attract. So if those things are negative, you're going to keep attracting negative. If those things are positive, you're going to keep attracting positive, okay? As I've read out of the book, you know, you have the passion, you have the intelligence, you have the determination, okay? You have the know-how. You have support out there, you know, and you have spirit who is also guiding you at this time. So wherever you are in your journey, think about what it is that you want to manifest. I definitely recommend writing things down. When I need something, I write it down in my planner, and then as I get it, I cross it off and I say a thank you, a gratitude prayer. Thank you that this came to me. But it's a time where we're like throwing away victim mentality. We're throwing away savior mentality. We need to realize that what we want to happen, we have to make it happen. And if it doesn't happen in your time frame, it doesn't mean give up. It means keep going. Stay the course, okay? Stay where you are. Keep that goal in mind. Again, there may be detours, twists, and turns, but you can manifest exactly what it is that you want, because you are the magician of your life, okay? You are the captain of your ship. You are the master of your destiny. It's a time for you to feel empowered, okay? It's a time for you to know that you are creating this and not that things are being, you know, done to you, all right? So these are the messages that I have. These are messages of unlimited resources. It's also messages of turning that because you see he's working with the mental plane, the spiritual plane. This is the ability, the magic trick of turning non-physical things into physical things. It's absolutely ability. If you can think it, if you can see it in your third eye, if you can create it in the mental plane, which I believe is the third or fourth, I want to say it's the third plane of existence. When we're looking at the 7 planes of existence, I want to say mental is third. So all you got to do is bring it down from 3 to 1. If you can create it in your mind's eye, in your mental awareness, right, you can also bring it down into your physical awareness. And this is the process of manifestation. You have this ability, so make sure you use it. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. If you do manifest anything really fun or surprising or something that's finally coming to fruition that you've been working on for a while, please put it in the comment box so we can talk about it. Hit that subscribe button for me, because we want to grow this channel so as many people who need to see this message do get the opportunity to see this message. Like the video if you like the video, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Love you guys. Peace.